It's time for To Your Health. Joining us today is Emanuela Visoni, a certified health and life coach who has helped people experience breakthroughs in their health and lives. She is the author of the book, Healing Through Nature's Medicine. Emanuela is here today to discuss addressing thyroid-related health disorders naturally. Welcome, Emanuela. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Joan, for having me.
Emanuela, as I'm getting older, it seems to me that a lot of my friends, a lot of people in my inner circle, these women are dealing with thyroid issues, and a lot of them are medicated for it. What are a few of the most common thyroid issues that people experience?
Well, Joan, there's several different disorders that can arise when your thyroid produces either too many hormones, which is hyperthyroidism, and not enough hormones is hypothyroidism. There's also 4 common disorders of the thyroid, which are Hashimoto's, Graves', goiter nodules, and thyroid nodules.
When a person is diagnosed with a thyroid condition, as I said, a lot of people I know are on medication, is it possible to heal a thyroid without meds?
Absolutely. That's exactly what I did. When I was first diagnosed with a thyroid issue, I was very fatigued and I couldn't lose weight. It was hair loss and everything. So for me, my doctor wanted me to go to an endocrinologist to put me on meds. And I really just felt in my intuition was just screaming not to go that way, that the body can heal itself.
So, Emanuela, what is the best way to approach a thyroid issue?
The thyroid gland, and in general, the granular system, takes over the burden of detoxification, which is the internal cleaning mechanism that the body has. When the regular channels of elimination are overburdened, so the first thing on your to-do list when you have a thyroid problem is to pay attention to and help your detoxification organs, which are the intestinal tract, your liver, your kidneys, and your lungs, to function at full effectiveness. Doing this job will assist in relieving any detoxification burden that's being put on the thyroid gland. Here's an explanation of how the detoxification system is related to the granular system. Certain forms of harmful bacteria can produce toxic substances in the intestinal tract. These toxic substances travel to the liver from the intestines and impair the liver's ability to manufacture and utilize T3. And T3 is a relative of thyroxine, and it helps regulate the speed of metabolism in the tissues. So friendly bacteria are very important to stop harmful bacteria from producing these toxic symptoms and actual substances. As a result of repopulating your intestinal tract with potentially friendly bacteria, your liver should have an increased ability to function normally, and this could indirectly support your thyroid gland. When you choose your friendly bacteria supplements, make sure that they're micro-blended with a whole food rich in minerals, which for me is Acidophilus and bifidus that are micro-blended with organic microalgae. And the minerals in algae enable the friendly bacteria to increase their speed of multiplication in the gut and will also increase the total number of organisms, which are the friendly bacteria, that will eventually flourish in your intestines. Then the second thing on your to-do list should be to make sure you're getting enough minerals in your diet, which are iodine, iron, and selenium. In the past, doctors used to think that a deficiency in iodine alone was the cause of dysfunction of the thyroid gland. But it's actually known today that selenium is a crucial and critical part of activating an enzyme responsible for controlling thyroid hormones and thyroid function. So, however, taking an isolated iodine or selenium supplement is not a good idea because humans require only a few micrograms of selenium, of actually these nutrients every day to meet daily needs. So too much of either of these minerals can produce toxicity. So for me, and obviously everyone that I recommend it to, it's best to choose foods that are high in these minerals. And organic microalgae is one of them. There's wakame, arami, and also other sea vegetables that are high in iodine and selenium. So when consumed as part of the whole food, these minerals can be assimilated and utilized for thyroid hormone synthesis by using your body without fear of toxicity. Then the other dietary recommendations that I would also make would be enzyme therapy. So since the endocrine glands are driven by digested foods, correcting any digestive problems with the use of digestive issues is a great idea. Then there's also adding more fruits, and fruit smoothies are important to help modulate blood sugar and calm the adrenal glands and normalize production of thyroid hormones. Also, don't drink tap water. Some city waters contain organic hydrocarbons, which can result in blocking the activity of thyroid hormones. So make sure you're drinking spring water only. Discard all non-stick cookware because it contains fluoride, which can cripple the thyroid. And keep in mind, too, that fluoride in toothpaste or processed cereals and soda do the same thing. And that's really what I did. I just chipped up my detoxification system. I cleaned up my diet, and I added the much-needed minerals and supplements that my body needed to do the work on its own and start to fight back and restore my thyroid back to health.
Emanuela, thank you so much for joining us. If you would like to learn more about this topic or Emanuela and her work, you can visit embodyvitality.net. And as always, to hear more from Emanuela, you can visit our website, cyacyl.com/Emanuela.